Manchester United has spent millions of dollars, billions. They've hired manager after manager. So why after all this time are they still struggling to even get a top four spot and dropping points in crazy games they should be winning? Everyone sees the results, like that insane 4-4 draw with Bournemouth. But those scoreboards are just a symptom of a much deeper problem. The real reasons aren't bad luck or a few players having a bad day. There are a set of hidden systemic failures. Today we are exposing the three pillars of United's troubles: the tactical chaos holding them back, the damning data that proves it, and the off-field instability that keeps the cycle going. On the pitch, Manchester United looks like a team with no clear plan. It's completely disorganized and chaotic, especially when they lose the ball. The team tries to press high, but the second opponents break through, they find miles of space to attack, leaving the defense completely exposed. This is why you see those frantic high-scoring games and frustrating draws that have defined their season. The team seems to be caught in quicksand, totally unable to control a match. The data behind this tells an absolutely insane two-sided story. On one hand, United's attack shows flashes of being incredible. Their expected goals, XG, is often super high, which means they are getting into amazing positions to score. In fact, early in the 25-26 season, their XG was one of the best in the entire league, but the number of goals they actually scored was lagging way behind. That proves they have a massive problem with finishing. At one point, the gap between their goals and expected goals was the worst in the division. But the real issue is at the other end of the pitch. While the attack creates tons of chances, the defense gives them up just as easily. United's expected goals against, that is XG, is nowhere near the level of a team that wants to be in the top four, which undermines all the good work the forwards do. For a club that wants to be in Champions League, these defensive numbers are a disaster, proving the weakness is built into the system. It's not just a run of bad luck. You can see it with your own eyes. The organization is terrible, and there's no compactness between the midfield and defense, costing the team points over and over again. These problems on the field don't just come from nowhere. They are a direct reflection of the absolute instability at the top. For one thing, the team has been dealing with an insane number of injuries in key positions. The defense, especially, has felt like a revolving door, with players like Matthias De Ligt and Harry Maguire constantly on the sidelines. It is impossible for any manager to build a solid backline without a stable foundation. On top of that, the club is going through a gigantic identity shift under the new owners. The old strategy of signing huge ready-made superstars seems to be gone. The new leadership is pushing for a super disciplined, data-driven transfer policy that focuses on signing younger players with huge potential. This massive change, plus their desire to get the crazy high wage bill under control, has led to reports of a complete squad overhaul, creating a feeling of total uncertainty for a ton of the players. It might be a smart plan for the future, but right now it just feels like constant transition. This feeling of disorder is made a million times worse by a lack of control behind the scenes. In a perfect example of how bad things are, reports just came out that the club launched an internal investigation because someone leaked tactical information hours before a massive game against Bournemouth. When a club can't even maintain discipline and trust with its own people, it's literally impossible to look strong and organized on the pitch. This off-field chaos just fuels the cycle of inconsistency because no manager or group of players could ever succeed in an environment. So, what do you think is the biggest thing holding United back? Is it the tactical mess on the pitch, or does this problem run way deeper to the years of off-field instability? Let me know what you think in the comments below. The reality of Manchester United's struggle is that there's no single easy answer. It's a mix of failures that were bound to happen. A leaky and disorganized system on the pitch is being fueled by a chaotic and unstable environment of it. The constant injuries, the radical shift in club strategy, and the complete lack of internal discipline all add up to the inconsistent performances we see every single week. The attack shows signs of life, but until the club fixes these huge, deep-rooted structural issues, Manchester United will probably remain a team trapped between its incredible past and a very, very uncertain future. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.